ISIS is attempting to change their perception around the world, and their goal is to be viewed in a more positive light. You know, oftentimes you get negative press when you have children behead people. Weird. So the Daily Beast is reporting today that they opened up a hotel. That's so lovely. Quote, the Nineveh International Hotel of Mosul was an actual luxury hotel that existed long before ISIS took over the city and got some pretty good reviews on travel sites before the terrorists took over. So they go on to explain how this hotel has spas and swimming pools and tennis courts, and it really is nice. Like, I saw some pictures, I was like, damn, that looks good. But, of course, since ISIS is in control, there are some downsides. So for one, you have ISIS flags flying on the hotel. I don't know how many people you're going to attract if that's the direction you go in. To me, that kind of sounds like neo-Nazis take over an area and start flying the swastika. They're like, what? We have a swastika flying over our luxury hotel. What's the problem? Of course people are going to want to come here. Well, actually, I guess the kind of people you're trying to attract are going to go there, namely Hitler wannabes. In this case, jihadists are going to go there and say, oh, I need a rest from beheading the Shias, so let me cool off over here. Let me take a dip in the refreshing pool. But here's some more downsides. Quote, as for the facilities, women will be banned from swimming or playing tennis, of course, in public unless they keep every inch of flesh covered. Nothing like playing tennis in a full veil and full gown. Other banned activities include drinking alcohol, dancing, smoking, or gambling. And those who don't obey risk being flogged, crucified, or beheaded. So that's a great argument to make when you're trying to attract people to your hotel. You say, no, it's okay, guys, come here. We got swimming pools, we got tennis courts, we got all that stuff, except no women allowed, obviously. And dancing is forbidden, alcohol is forbidden, smoking is forbidden, gambling is forbidden. Everything that could ever be considered fun is forbidden. So in other words, go to this hotel, pray, and help behead people, and that'll be your vacation. Doesn't sound all too relaxing to me, but I think one of the main takeaways from this story is there's actually a positive side of this. There's a bright side of this, in my opinion. I view this very similar to, you know, the story yesterday about how the Iranian government banned spiky hair. When you bite off more than you can chew, there's going to be a backlash, right? Now, obviously, ISIS has long ago bit off more than they can chew. And to be clear, there's no comparison between ISIS and the Iranian government. But there's going to be a tipping point. You know, they've killed people for smoking cigarettes, right? We covered that story recently. As, by the way, a lot of the fighters take amphetamine pills, so they're hypocrites. They take a drug, but then if somebody else smokes a cigarette, chop their fucking head off. So they do stuff like that. They rape, they pillage, they take sex slaves. And then even when they think that they're being more open-minded and they're setting up some sort of a vacation getaway, they're like, oh yeah, by the way, still can't do anything fun here, and, you know, everything needs to be in line with this ultra-conservative fundamentalist interpretation of Islam. Well, there comes a point where human nature takes over and human nature wins. And even people who would be conservative Muslims would look at this and say, yeah, but those guys are too fucking crazy. They're the Westboro Baptist Church of the Christians. And they happen to have more power right now, and they happen to be crusading right now, but you're going to self-destruct when you end up pissing off people, even who would be sympathetic to you in the first place. So good luck with your hotel. Nobody's going to show up, and that's good.